Welcome back, guys. Continuing our theme of trim coatings this week. Oh, there's Lulu. I've since wrapped these videos up of these other two trim coating tests, and I wanted to do a few other things before I recycle them, as you've heard me say the previous video. This is a subscriber requested video, and it's been mentioned in previous videos as well, putting vehicle paint ceramic coatings on trim. They're all the same after all, right? Trim, wheel, paint, glass, headlight. Wrong in many cases. So I'm going to do a quick wipe down of these using Blackfire paint prep and then allow sufficient time for it to dry. And I've chosen 4 coatings from my stash of old or already tested coatings, and we'll see how they perform here, see if there's any difference. The panel on the left is a gray 2003 Chevy Avalanche bed cover panel, and the one on the right is a black one from 2005. These are the epitome of crappy trim, so they will be perfect to see if we can bring anything back to life. So without further ado, let's do further and get into it. First up, we have Dallas Paint Correction T9, which is a ceramic coating for your paint. Don't know much about it because he hides the SDS and all other information on it. Through a little bit of research, I believe, don't hold me to it, but I believe it is a white labeled version of a coating from Japan called Supahato. Again, that's just from research. I don't know if that's 100% true, but in testing, it has held up pretty decent. That's about all I could tell you on it. We're going to use it for trim. Next up is Bombshell. It is a 4-year coating. Again, another one I don't know a whole lot about. It was sent to me by a subscriber, and I have not tested it because it has been opened, and I don't know how old it is either. So that's the reason I'm not going to use it in one of my hood tests for longevity or durability. As time goes on, watch the DPC coating fade and absorb pretty quickly, as well as the Bombshell coating. I did notice that for this Bombshell coating, it was taking a whole lot of product. The panel kept absorbing it. And I guess with the specific trim coating, I don't get that sense. So when applying it to this panel, it definitely seemed like you're using a whole lot of product and it's absorbing it quickly. So you're having to do more and more. And you can see just as I finish there, it's continuing to absorb it. So we'll move over to Tanyan Graphene. And that's another coating sent to me actually by the same subscriber that sent me the Bombshell coating. It was opened. Again, I don't know the age of it, so I'm not going to use it in my hood test, but it is nearly a full bottle. This one seemed like it was a little bit of a thicker coating than the other one. Didn't quite need as much product, but the panel was still absorbing it. So those white spots that were on this panel, I'm not sure what those were, but we have tried when this panel was new to me for testing, we tried everything to get those white spots off and nothing came out, nothing got it out. So we just kind of ignored them in our test, and that's going to be the same situation here. And now on to Systemx Max. This is a 1-step coating. You're supposed to lay it on paint fairly thick. So we'll do the same here and see how it reacts. It has a very strong odor, like very strong solvent odor. Definitely don't want to sniff it. Out of the 4, it seems to be the easiest to use for application in this instance, which is, of course, none of them are designed for this. That's why we're doing this. And I'm not going to subject these to durability or longevity. I'm just simply showing you how it is to apply to these and how the trim reacts in my instance here. So we'll let it sit here for about 20 or 30 minutes, fast forward and check it out. So what did we learn here? Coatings that are specific for trim should be used for trim. Coatings for vehicle paint should be used for vehicle paint. Is it some improvement? Of course, but all coatings are not created equal. That's why I'm here. But you can see DPC and that panel didn't agree with each other at all. It disappeared. It evaporated. Bombshell, to a lesser extent, did as well. Systemx Max looks a little bit better, and Tanyan lesser so. So there's your answer, guys. Hope that was informative. You can see, took the piece of tape up, and you can see what it was underneath. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.